Alright, how's it going too? So today we back out as promised with the Kyosho. I did convert this over. I got it as a basic chassis. I think it came with the mount, so I just kept it going with electric. I ran it a few times already, but I think I only ran it on 3S and 4S. So today we're gonna test it on 6S and see what happens. This is only 6S, I got 2 3S's, so running on 6S, see what it give us. We got the GNSS in the back over there. We're not gonna do no drag hits because these tires is definitely not gonna do nothing. So we're pretty much just gonna do some passes and just run it, see how hot the temps get. So this had the Mamba Monster 8S, and what happened was I had to take it out of here to put it in, I believe, the Infraction or the RS4, one of them, because that one does better on prep than this does. And since I don't plan on running this car on prep, I felt this ESC should be good enough for that. So other than that, I can't even remember what I'm geared, but I think that's either 21 or 20, you know, 42 spur, 38 or something like that. But let's go ahead and run it and see what happens. Hopefully the motor don't get too hot. Still got the stock Kyosho steering servo. Other than that, I don't think I did pretty much. The diff is pretty much wide open, so in a corner it's gonna be great, but for launches it probably would suck. But let's stop babbling. Also, it's connected to the M17. Usually I use a Spectrum, but I'm gonna just use I use the M17 on this. All right, YouTube, we got 12 satellites, so we're gonna track it, start, read and stop, read to drag start. I mean track start. Oh, I ran right into the curb over there. That is so crazy. I ran right into the curb, not even 2 seconds out. I just wanted to make sure I didn't knock the batteries out of the tray. Let's not do that again. Alright, let's bring it down, see what happens. I ain't really get to get into it. Car is nice and smooth like butter though, I could tell you that. 53. I didn't even really get into it, so try it again. I think it could use a better steering servo. Try to hold full throttle. This ain't no grippy tire, so if I pull full throttle and then spin, it's gonna go right into the wall. See? Let's see what it did anyway. Stop, read 57. Let's try to get it at least to 60. I should test it. Let me just see how hot the motor is. I mean, it's like bashing hot. It's not like you can't hold your hand to it, so. Alright, we started here, right? Alright, yeah, we started now. Alright, let's see. Get a little 60. With the GRRPs, or the foams at least, you'll be able to really get down through there. You know what? Let's try a ramp real quick. Sorry about that, y'all. I'll edit this out. That's on a ramp. Trying to leave it nice and smooth. That ramp might be taking a little too long, so we might have to click it up to the next ramp. Felt like I put a little bit better there. Oh no. Yep, that's broke. Alright, we got the GNSS. Something broke right here in the front. Even though I hit the back of the car, something in the front. Oh, the dog bone just popped out. But I don't think that's supposed to pop out, so something else happened. So let's take it back over there and see what really happened. Alright, YouTube, to me, I don't know. I don't think nothing broke. Might have bent something in the back. This tire right here look a little kicked out, but it could have been like that. I'm not too sure. Don't seem like nothing is off as far as the back. Could be wrong. The front, what happened in the front was the screw at the bottom here fell out. It must have been already ready to come out. I'm about to go down there and see if I can find it, but that's why the camber was probably hanging out like that, because the screw wasn't even in there. Tire is supposed to have been like that. So if you rewatch excuse me, if you rewatch the video, you will see that this tire was already kicked out. So that's something else I got to do right there. And I didn't see that, but good thing I brought the Bandit, because I did gear it up, and I wanted to just see what it did. But let's stop and read. It did 58, so not too bad for me not to can't get into it. And with these tires suck. I actually get this car back out with foam tires just to show you the difference on foam and slippery rubber. So anyway, let's get the Bandit up. I just want to do a few hits with the Bandit to see if it actually goes straight with the gearing I put up there now and what really happens. Alright, YouTube, so I came out with this car yesterday, did some testing. On the first hit, I believe I stripped the spur gear. I also came out with a dead battery. I didn't know until I checked the logs. So hopefully we could see a little bit of difference right now, in the mile an hour at least, and then we could go from there. Start and see if it even gets down, because it will have a lot more pep now. That is the GNSS that just popped off, y'all. Alright. See if we can keep it straight. I did some adjustments. Let's see if the car goes straight. Alright, start. Alright, let's see what it did. Felt like it had more. 2.8 at 49. It felt like it had more mile an hour. So let's try that again. See what it does. If it even stays consistent. Look, that bolt might be from my thing right there. Alright. I should come off of that 100% and let it. Oh, it's only at 14% throttle. See that? Let's really put the beams in it and see what it does. Alright, start. Probably won't even go straight with it hitting off the line with all the power. No, I didn't let off. I just drove it. Pull into the 2.847. So we definitely need more mile an hour. I don't know where we're gonna get it from, but we gotta find it. Alright, the same 100%. I'm not even gonna really touch nothing. Just make sure that the car is straight. Start. It's 100%, y'all. Let's see if it goes straighter. Pulled a little bit to the right. 3, 2, 8. That's consistent. Let's just do try to move this out. I feel it getting hot. Try to move this over here anyway. Sorry about that, y'all. So we're gonna drag, set this up again. Let's see if I even turn on the speed. Would it do me any better? Let's try at least 40%. 30 at least. 30. I'm gonna try 30% for right now and see what happens. So pretty much what that means is that the car would start with 30% throttle and then go. Normally it would jump straight to 100. So, all right, y'all, see what happens. Ah, that's me doing that. That is me doing that. Let's just see what it does. Yeah, that's me overcorrecting all the time. Sorry about that. Alright, I got the thing ready. Let's hit it. Oh, good, that one. I have to redo. That's why I think it need a longer chassis. The chassis being so short, it like jumps. But with a longer chassis, you wouldn't have that problem. Anyway, let's see what happens. Put it down just a tad, because it might. All right, let's try this one more time. Breathe, drag, start. That's me again hitting the damn steering. As soon as I touch the steering, it send that little call off the rails right away. Alright, I ain't gonna touch the steering this time. I'm gonna show you better than I could tell you. Drag, start, and I'm gonna just hold it. Oh. I hit the gas to shoot back out. That didn't work. I think the wheelie bar too low. That's why it's hot. Alright, you two, let's try this one more time once again. I raised the wheelie bar up, so. Guess we got some tuning to do. It's hot out here too. I knew that was gonna do that. Alright, we're gonna call it a, ooh, now it crashed. Alright, we're gonna call it a wrap. Got some more tuning to do with this. Thanks for tuning in, y'all.